So I'm getting counseling for being another trouble. Just feels again, leaving like my truck comes full, so yes, you are.
Hey, yo, going out tonight. Gonna dance the stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, yo, you wanna dance with me tonight? If you takes me away. Hey, hey guys. Hey guys. Let's have a look. See who's here. Who's in the house? Let's have a look, folks. Kristen. Kristen, yay. Kristen the Hayoka. Greetings. Abby's here. Wow, you're early. Hi, Abby. Laura Ellen Smith. Yay. Hi, Laura. Greetings. All right, so let's put this over here while we check everybody in. MC, what's going on? Greetings. Yay. Hey, yo, going out tonight. Gonna dance with stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, yo, you may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Self-mastery coach. Wow. Okay. Well, we can do that. Why not? All sun, showtime. Yes, correct. You may now take the stage, dear Michael. Thank you so much. Linda Mel. Greetings, Linda Mel. Yay, Mary. Hi, Mary. What's going on? Mary H. Yeah, things have been pretty bumpy for a lot of people, haven't they? Yay, cool. So what? We can handle it. It's not a big deal. We've done this before. We've had extremely stressful planetary alignments, and we did it okay. Kristen Napiorkowski. Well, Napiorkowski too. Napiorkowskis. Kristen, greetings. Kristen NPK. Let's just put that. How about that? Is that enough for you? Sharon Teo. Good evening, Sharon. Sharon Teo. Greetings. Greetings. Sarah McCauley. Ms. McCauley. Hello. 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 Hello, Sarah McCauley. You sound British to me. British heritage, I would say. Primary, what's going on? Greetings, Primary. Gosh, everybody's here early. Oh, hold on. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I can't keep up. Rachel. Rachel R. Okay, how about that? Who else is around? Angie Love, greetings. Angie Love, why not? Yay, yay. I'm glad you're all introducing yourselves to each other and welcome each other to yourselves. So I don't have to do it because I can't do it anyway. Ivona. Ivona Kikolka. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, you can't write today? Well, Mary, just sit back and just hang out, enjoy the show, get some of your favorite beverages, and, you know, just chill with us. Maybe if you can type a couple of words now and again, like help, you know, maybe that'll work. Maria, good evening. I believe you were one of the very first people who ever showed up at Terra Lumination. You, Maria, yeah. I think you were Jennifer Etheridge. Jennifer Etheridge. Jennifer Etheridge, you sound like one of those very mischievous people out of one of those children's stories where the girl gets into a lot of trouble, causes mischief everywhere, and makes it look like nothing happened. It's nothing to do with her. It's not your fault at all. How does that fit for you? Connie Morgan. Connie Morgan, hey. You've been here before. I recognize that. We got a lot of regulars tonight, folks. A lot of regulars. Yeah. Lena. Carolina's here. Lena's in the house. Lena, no green FX. Yeah. Annie Otak. Annie Otak. It sounds like Annie Otak. Are you a gunslinger, Annie Otak? Gunslingers in Australia. Hold on, I want to turn the sound down a little bit so I can hear you guys. I can hear myself a little better. Yeah. You quit drinking, and your ex comes over to watch you go out and said no. You said no. You said no because your ex wanted to take you out, right? And they want to go drinking, I guess, but you said no because it's so important to hang out with Lumination and all your buddies. Yeah, I'll play it a little bit so you can hear it. Yeah, I'll play it again. Hold on. Let me get back to the beginning. Let's do this properly. Everybody dance. Everybody can dance, all right? I'll keep checking people in while we all dance. You can say hi to everybody that will dance. Who did I miss? I missed somebody. I got Lena. Danny Salazar.
I missed the bus tonight. School my stalker walked me home. I sprayed his face with mace and then he left me all alone.
Rich. So you're probably a singer. Estelle. From Wales. From Wales. I have some stories about Wales. I'll tell you some stories. Primary, I got you here already. Annie, I told you, I knew you were. I knew it, Annie. I knew it. Gunslinger Annie. Gunslinger. Oh. Possible hazing tonight, people? What do you think, people? Should we haze her? What do you think? Italy's here. Fritaly's in the house. Hi, Fritaly. Welcome. Good evening. Yay. Oh, son, that's crazy.
Getting tattoos on my ass and up and down my arms could get me into trouble, leaving me rejected. Then again, pretending I'm superior like they all do. It's a guarantee that I will be accepted. Tonight, I'm gonna dance my stress.
Go to Italy. You get a smiley face. Liana. Greetings to Liana. No. No way. No. Okay, let's get sensible here, people. You know, this is a very, very professional operation. We're very, very serious people. Elizabeth Muzakis. Hold on, I gotta check in Elizabeth. Elizabeth M. Okay, good evening, Elizabeth M. And Cece's here. Yeah, you've been here before. In fact, you kind of know the crowd already, I believe. Yay. So what I was suggesting here is just a suggestion, you know, because I know it's so easy to get so comfortable, like we all get to hang out on the big sofa together, you know, and we do the musical chairs, the campfire's up and running already. Everybody's brought all their hot dogs and popcorn and tissues and goggles and barf bags. So those are just standard government issue must-haves for any time you come to Terra Illumination Live for the Terra Illumination Love Tribe. But you've probably noticed we have a newbie here tonight, Self-Mastery Coach. Now, to me, Self-Mastery Coach, this title here is screaming out for hazing. I don't see a way around it. I don't think there's a way we can avoid it. It's just too tempting. It's just too much fun. And we may have to get very heavy duty serious here because we might need the crew. Hold on. Hold on. I got to go backstage a moment. I got to wake up those guys. They're very, very, very dozy. And so, you know, I'm a very good boss employer kind of person here at Terra Illumination. And we have really good, you know, non-discrimination policies and all that. So that's cool, you know. But frankly, the crew has been very, very lazy these days. And uh, I've kind of ignored it because, you know, they don't get much of a break time anyway. So I thought it's about time I just let them alone. But tonight, I think we're going to have to wake those lazy so-and-sos up. And we're going to have to dance. We're going to have to do a little bit of dancing. Get up, guys. Get up. Get up, guys. Come on. What's going on, TL? Hey, listen, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but it's actually showtime right now, and you've been slacking off for at least a month. I thought you didn't mind. I thought you just like it was your vacation or something. Well, it's not. There's work to do. There's always work to do here at Terra Illumination. Okay. I get it. So what's happening tonight? Well, first of all, you better go wake up your partner, okay? The extra dopey dozy one, okay? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was sleeping. Leave me alone. Get up here. Get up here. It's showtime. It's showtime. What? It's showtime. It's Sunday Night Live. Oh no. Oh no, I missed another one. Oh man, he's gonna be so PO'd. What are we gonna do? It's live. It's happening right now. Doofus. It's done that. So we better be we better do something about it, okay? All right, so let's wake everybody up, okay? I'll go take a nap while you go wake everybody up, okay? And then I'll be ready in about an hour. No, that's not gonna work. We have to start dancing now. Dance, dance, dance. Blah, blah, blah. Dance, dance, dance. Blah, blah, blah. All right, okay. So long as I get to pick one, I get to pick one. All right, okay. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Hold on. We got to go backstage a minute and go talk with the tech people. Oh, there it is. Okay.
This is called the bounce.
Oh no, it's so loud. Check your underwear. Check your underwear's on tight. Oh no. Hold on. Set the stage, guys. Here we go. We're gonna start dancing now. Ugh.
Way out in Tokyo, even in old Moscow, in some parts of Trinidad, I remember the good times I had. All along the Great Wall of China, on the decks of ocean liners, with the Incas up in the Andes, way out in Los Angeles, let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. I smoked Bow Wow with Geronimo. I've been downtown with nowhere to go. I made peace between the West and East, and I've met Beauty and the Beast. I swam around the great equator. I started out as simulator. I've been out to both of the poles, and I know where you don't go. Whoa, let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce.
Whoa. Whoa. We did it. We did it. I feel like I'm drunk. I feel like I'm drunk. And you look like you're drunk. Well, I must admit, I was showing off a little bit. And I noticed that you were showing off a little bit too. Well, the boss would like that, wouldn't he? He would like that. Yeah, I know. Hey, look! Oh, for serious. Are you not wearing, you're not wearing underwear? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Hold on, let me check. Let me just check. I gotta check. Can you check? Can you look up there? Have a look. Have a look up there. Hold on. No, 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 no. You're not wearing underwear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just because you think you can walk around in yoga pants all day and nobody notices, you don't have VPL. You don't think you don't have PPL, VPL. What's VPL, man? What's VPL? What's VPL? You don't know VPL? No. VPL. All people know it. Visible panty lines. What? Visible panty lines. You're not wearing any underwear, so you do not have any VPL. No VPL. I don't have any VPL? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Why don't I have my VPL? Oh, man. You're so dumb sometimes. I'm trying to tell you, man. No VPL means it's a dead giveaway that you're not wearing any underwear tonight for the show. You just got straight out of bed and got into your yoga gear. No, yeah, it's okay. Well, what about you? What about me? You've got no VPL either. What? Show him, everybody. What? Oh no, you're right. Okay, so you got me. You got me. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, let's get back and do something really, really important. We have to do something. This is a very serious show. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this properly. This is a real channel with real people. Those are real people out there. You know. Yeah. So anyway, so let's get straight, people. It's okay on Terra Illumination Sunday Night Live. If you want to, you can go panty free. Panty free nights for everybody. Sunday night is panty free night. Penny-free night. VPL. No VPL. No VPL tonight. Yay. All right, people. Oh, he's here. He's back. He's back. Hold on. Let's go. Let's get out. Hold on. Oh, okay. So let's have a look. I got to check the screen. Jenny D is here. Jenny, where have you been? Where have you been all this time? Hold on. I got to do some more checking in here. This is Terra Lumination speaking now. I'm sorry the show got kind of hijacked by a bunch of lunatics who call themselves the Terra Lumination crew, but frankly, they need a lot of training. Hold on, I missed a few names. Jenny D's in the house. Jenny D, hallelujah. Denny, where have you been? Did I get Connie? Gabby girl. Gabby's here. Hold on. Gabby girl. Abby girl is here. Rien. Maybe it's Rain. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Kristen the Hayoka. I think I got you, didn't I? Did I get you, Kristen, already? Kristen the Hayoka. Did I? I guess I didn't. I thought I got you. I'm going to leave the names here. If anybody thinks I have not called their name, if I found their name, I'm sure I got you earlier. Kristen TH. There you were. Oh, no. So wait a minute. There's two Kristens here tonight? Two Kristens here tonight. Wait a minute. Oh, and Lenora Lawson. Uh-oh, Lenora Lawson, you sound like one of those action hero comic girls. I hate to say that. I mean, it's not an insult or anything. It's just that's how it sounds to me. Marilyn Deloney's here. Okay, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I didn't get you, Marilyn. Marilyn Deloney's there. Okay, we got Marilyn. So, Mermaid Wishes. Wow, that's cool. Totally new to me. You might all know each other, but I don't know. I don't remember Mermaid Wishes before. Cool, so cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm catching up. I'm keeping up. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. All right. Laura Ellen Smith. You remember this channel is being watched by all sorts of people all over the world. If I could find the list of places, I would show you. Hold on, maybe give me a moment. I'm going to see if I can find that list. Stay there. Don't go away, people. I found a list of all the places where you guys come from. List. Okay, I think it's up here. It's on the wall. Oh, yeah, here it is. Hold on, I forgot. Look at this. Look at this, people. I found this the other day. This is a list of where people are watching the show. Look at this. It's crazy. Obviously, like USA, Canada, we got Australia, we got India, Philippines, the Netherlands, New Zealand, France, Germany, South Africa, Ireland, Sweden, Romania. We got Denmark, Belgium, Greece, Poland, Norway, Japan, Portugal, Italy, Brazil, Indonesia, and Malaysia. All this information, I learned all this doing all the back office work here at Terra Lumination to keep the channel going. This freaks me out. This completely freaked me out. I'm just going to show you. Totally cool, right? Totally cool. Totally cool. Now that to me is really, really cool. And there's more. This is just the list that I could be bothered to write down on one sheet of paper. So there you go. That's so cool. All right, so so let's have a look. Okay, we're getting very serious now. First off, tonight we're going to do like a general kind of group reading for the Love Tribe. Terra Lumination Love Tribe is here. And I'm going to do a little tiny bit of promotions because I'm trying to learn how to do marketing and promotions a bit better, because I've been very derelict on marketing and promotions. I hope you don't mind. So we're going to do something extremely annoying as far as I'm concerned, but I feel like I have to do it. So please bear with me. Just a couple of things. Just hang in. It's routine. It's routine promotions and marketing. First off, let's talk about private readings, okay? Things are very busy here right now with private readings, and so it's kind of backed up. Just letting you know. Private readings. Number one, if anybody wants a private reading, you go to tarotlumination.com. You go to the .com, okay? You go to tarotlumination.com and you can figure it out from there. All right, there's like links and pages and buttons and PayPals and like tutorial, and you connect and you write and everything, and then you get your reading. We book it, you pay the PayPal, and it's done. Okay, so that's cool, right? The next thing, wealth. Just bear with me, people. I'm trying to do a really professional job here. Wealth, money, finance. Now, you may not know this, but this is the actual title of a book. Okay, and this is the book. Hold on, let me get very super organized here. All right. Number one, it's okay. Wealth, money, finance. What is that? It's a book. It's a very, very, very important book, and I will show you. This is it. I'm going to show this to you guys. Thank you. Who is that? I just saw something orange. I bet I know who that is. I bet I know who that is without even checking. Thank you so much. So tonight, hold on. There's somebody new. Just hold on. Hold on. I got to. Oh, I'm missing names. Oh man, I don't like to miss the names. Oh, I'll get back. Give me a moment here. The desk is getting all messed up. Wow. Hold on. Who did I miss? I missed. Where's my pen? Oh, Zala. Your sugar packet in Zala. Queen of Water. Okay. Stephanie Vaughn. Good evening. It's you, isn't it, Stephanie? I can tell. I know you now. I know you. Queen of Water. Okay, Queen of Water, you're sending an absolutely stunning example of how this works. Work reading, please. Okay. So if everybody in the world contributed $2 every week to Tarot Illumination, I'd be rich and I could retire and you'd never see the show again. I'd just be off in my beach house somewhere. But we're going to keep it going anyway. That nice lady is here. The nice lady is here. Okay, hold on. Zala is here. I just saw, these are all new names that just came in a moment ago. Jenny D's here. Jenny D. Oh man, everybody's throwing money in the pot now. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I can't stop you guys. I love it, of course. I love it. Happy Go Lucky. Didn't I get you earlier? Happy Go? Did I get you? Did I get you? No, I didn't. Happy Go's here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I did. I can never keep track of it. It's so hard to keep track of all this stuff. And then, wait a minute. Sunflower Girl. Sunflower Girl. Sunflower Word Girl wants to be at the bottom of the list. Okay, we can fix that for you. I'll put you right here. Sunflower Girl. It's not a good thing or a bad thing to be at the bottom of the list. It just means you're at the bottom of the list. No self-defeating behavior allowed on this show. Okay? It's banned. Marilyn, I have absolutely no idea. I can barely operate this channel myself. I have no idea how the super chat works on your side. I don't have a clue. I'm glad it works, and I'm very, very grateful. It might be better if you ask some of the people in the chat room to help you, because I can't figure it out. And if you think I owe you a reading and you paid some money in and I didn't, we'll have to figure it out. But I would suggest going to terralumination.com and you can write, okay? So, oh gosh, hold on. Scorpio Queen is here. I'm missing all sorts of people. Scorpio Queen. So let me guess, you're a Scorpio. Can I just guess? No money, but some balloons. Just balloons can work. Jess C. Thank you, Jess, for the balloons. Yeah, we got that. And a plus symbol. Yay! I feel like I'm a winner, man. I feel like I'm a total winner now. Okay, so let's put this over here. Okay, let me get back to the really, really seriously important stuff. Let's see. So number one, I was doing all this promotional marketing stuff for the channel and for Terra Illumination and everything like that. So first of all, private readings. We're kind of backed up right now, but if you really want one, you go to terraillumination.com and you can figure it out from there, okay? Next thing, this incredibly important book about global finance. Here it is. And in particular, Global Restructuring, January 2020. If you're even remotely concerned about your finances and what's going to happen on a global scale with the planet regarding global finances, global banking, global currencies, global currency exchanges, and how it's going to affect every country in the world, please get this little book. You can get it through Amazon. And again, I'll put that over here. If you want to, you can go straight to Amazon and just, search for Terra Illumination or Wealth Money Finance, and the book will show up, okay? And you can go to terraillumination.com, and there will be a link there, and you follow the link on the more scroll down page menu thing button. Okay, the next thing, very, very, very important. Hugely important stuff. The Terra Illumination silk scarf. Okay, now you've probably heard about this before. Again, it's the same drill. You go to terraillumination.com and you can go to the More section on the top right-hand corner, scroll down the menu, and you will find something for the Terra Illumination silk scarf. And if you look at the front page of the channel, young Mary Grace did some modeling for us, kind of like what Abby did a while ago. It was just a spontaneous thing. And it's a very, very beautiful silk scarf, and I'm going to show you now in case I forget later. Okay, so this is the silk scarf. Each one is, sorry, hold on. You've seen this before. This is just routine for a lot of you have seen this already. I've been trying to do really professional shows and channels, but this is the scarf, and it doesn't matter what sun sign you are because it's for everybody, you see? Okay, there's Aries, Taurus, there's Gemini, okay, Cancer, Leo. Okay, we got it all here. We do this, it works for everybody. Leo, and then there's Virgo. Over here is Libra, over here is Scorpio, over there is Sagittarius, and there's Capricorn, and there's Aquarius, and there's Pisces, okay? So every official member of the Terra Illumination Love Tribe should have one of these in their closet. Doesn't matter if you're a guy, you can turn it into a headband. Girls, you can wear it as a bikini top. You can wear it as a little towelette around the lower part of the bikini. You could even use it as a handkerchief if you really had to, or a headband or a hippie headband. But basically, it's a very beautiful satin silk scarf designed to be worn as a scarf. And most women know how to wear scarves. And it's a classic 35 centimeters. So there you go. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Beautiful scarf. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what's next, people? All right, next, leggings. Somebody, I don't know who it is, but they got leggings. Somebody went and got the TL leggings. Now again, but the way you do this is you go to terralumination.com and you can go down the menu bar and you can look for the store. There's a Zazzle store. Okay, so you go to that link, and we'll do this, and we'll do a proper video one day, but I'm going to do it tonight to practice. This is like a practice. So where do you get the leggings? And you can also get like a beautiful poster, a wall clock, a Terra Illumination Love Tribe baseball hat, and you can get a beautiful pendant and a beautiful Terra Illumination watch. Those are the things that I can remember. And where do you get them? At terralumination.com Zazzle store. Okay? At the Zazzle store. Okay? You can even go to the Zazzle store and search Terra Illumination and you will find the shop there. So that's where you get all that stuff. And I think that's all I can think of for now. I'm sure there's more stuff that I'm supposed to do. You know, you can listen to the story playlists. That's right. Playlists. Playlists. There are some stories on Terra Illumination YouTube channel, and there's songs and music. And in the next few weeks, all the songs are going to have the lyrics. So you don't have to sit there wondering what's going to happen. Thanks to a dear friend, hint, hint. Lena. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Lena. Thanks to a dear friend, all the lyrics are being included on the song videos now. So it's amazing. You can even do karaoke. You can do sing-along karaoke. Yeah, it's that much of a big deal. Hold on. Liana Demas. I see a new name. Hold on. I got to catch that new name. Liana Demas. Okay, thank you. I just saw you there. I just saw you. Okay, so, all right. I think I got everybody. I think everybody's checked in. Cool, everybody's checked in. Okay, that's good. So I hope this makes sense. I know there's things that I've forgotten. I can't remember what they are now. Hold on. Let me find out quickly to see if there's anything else I have to tell you. Marcy Moberg, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta check something. Slow down, people. Stay there. Yeah, that's about it. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Let's leave it at this for now. This is all the promotion and marketing we're going to do for tonight. Private readings, go to terralumination.com. You want that book, Wealth, Money, and Finance? Go to terralumination.com. You want to get the TL scarf? Go to terralumination.com, and you can get it straight off the page. If you want leggings and all those artsy-fartsy, artisanally handcrafted things, they call it merch, you could go to the Terra Illumination Zazzle store. And where do you get that? At terralumination.com. And then you can hang around on the channel and listen to playlists and tarot readings and things like that. All right, so enough. All right. Thank you. Yay, that was fun. All right, let's see who's here, folks. We're going to do a reading in just a moment for everybody who's here. Looks like we got about 20 or 30 people here. Hold on. Let's get back to the show. I got to organize a few things. Okay, there we go. Now let's have a look. Smoking my free time. Your sugar packet. Wait a minute. Your sugar packet. Wait a minute. I just saw that. I saw that. I saw your name come. I didn't get that. Your sugar pack. Okay, I'm just going to call on your sugar pack. I've got you now. I've got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, we got Captain XPC. Captain XPC. Okay, there we go. Maybe you switched to Apple or something. Okay, so I've got you, sugar packet, right? We're good? We're good? Okay. Kristen uses 4 decks in a reading. I don't even do reversals over here. You're very courageous, Kristen. I really applaud you. I do have a couple other decks, but I don't use them. So there we go. Oh, hey, all right. So guess what, Courtney? We're going to start a new page just for you. Okay. Okay, where are you? Courtney Savoy. Wow, that is a fancy name. O-I-E. I forgot to put the E. All right. Courtney Savoy. It sounds like you're from France. France, America. Wherever that is. Let's have a look. Did I get everybody? 33. Okay. All right. Okay. I used to have other decks. I even do the Romance Angels decks now and again when I do love and relationship readings. But that's mostly for private, you know. But there's just not enough time. The way I do tarot over here at Tarot Lumination, there's just not enough time for oracles and reversals and multiple decks, and so I don't even try. It's hard enough just to do one reading with one deck. Okay. Hold on, Gabby girl, I've got you. Did I get you? I know I've got you. I know I got Gabby girl. But for some reason, yeah, I got you. There you are, Gabby girl. Okay, that's cool. Whose birthday is that? Who said that? Wait a minute. Who's that? Whose birthday? Whose birthday is it today? I saw something on the screen about a birthday. Who is that? Marcy Moberg. Oh, okay, okay, all right. Gotcha, Marcy. I see you. I see you. Marcy Moberg. Okay, got you. Courtney Sawat. That's you? Courtney, it's your birthday today? Seriously? Confirm again in the screen, please. Tomorrow, though. Well, what part of the world are you calling from, Courtney? What part of the world? Courtney Savoy, where are you watching from on this planet? Because we might be able to fudge. Kristen's got a birthday this week. So this is Taurus time. This is Taurus energy night. Wow, interesting. Courtney, when exactly? It's 5:39. Well, in Canada. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. 5:39 Canada? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so, all right. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe we'll just do it anyway, just to get you prepped up in advance. I want to get a couple names on the list here. Before I get into the reading, I just want to pull 3 names. Well, actually, maybe 4, because first of all, self-mastery, you're gonna get hazed tonight. I hope you don't mind. Thank you, everybody, for putting cash into the whatever they call it. What's it called? Into the super chat. So if anybody gets really, really excited and they want to throw a pile of money in, do that, and you can literally buy yourself a reading. You don't have to put a lot, because, you know, if you're going to do a lot, you might as well just go to the channel and book a private reading. But if you want to throw in a couple fancy dollars tonight, I may be able to do that. But I'm already I've already got like 3 or 4 names already lined up that I want to do. So first of all, we already know this. Yes, be afraid. Be very afraid. Self-mastery, you're going to get a little mini reading tonight. Next, who here, okay, this is question time, people. I'm going to put all the names out that I can see. First of all, tonight, first person who ever writes it on the screen right now, and I see it as it jumps in the screen, who has a Taurus sun? Taurus sun tonight, now. Who has a Taurus sun sign? I'm waiting. First person to say me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Jenny D. Jenny D. Jenny D's got it. Okay. Jenny D. Thank you, Jenny D. And I thought you put a couple of bucks in there anyway. So you're going to get a reading. Little mini reading. Isn't that cute? Okay. There's a lot. There's a lot of Taurus suns here tonight, people. I had no idea. Jenny D, Taurus rising. That's not the same. I said Taurus sun. Hold on. I saw someone else, Liana Demas. Hold on. I got to go back in the list. Liana, you're getting it. Jenny, don't worry. Don't you worry. Liana Demas. Okay. So you're the Taurus sun. Okay. Here you go. Right. Now, another thing that I want to do tonight, just for fun, who, because it is, get ready, folks, you probably figured it out already, who has, uh-oh, I see a new name. Hold on. SOS to Lily. SOS to Lily. Okay, who, so we got the Taurus sun sign person for the reading tonight, okay? Number 1. Next, who here tonight, who has Aquarius moon? Tonight we have an Aquarius moon. So who has an Aquarius moon? Anybody? Hold on a minute. Aquarius moon, Aquarius moon, Aquarius moon. Who's got an Aquarius moon? Uh-oh, my list is stalled. Hold on. Maria, you've got an Aquarius moon. Jenny, you're working really hard for this. Maria, okay, Maria. Maria, just because you've got an Aquarius moon. And now this is going to be a very subtle one because I'm going to check my charts right now, live, Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to check exactly what the rising is right now. So give me a moment. I'll be right back. I need to check this because I want to, this is the treats. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Stay with me, people. Stay with me. On the Pacific West Coast tonight, Pacific Standard Time, live right now, we're almost at exactly 12 degrees Scorpio rising. So who has Scorpio rising tonight, right now? Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising. Anybody here with Scorpio ascendant? Scorpio rising. Scorpio. Kristen does. Sugar Packet. Sugar Packet, Scorpio rising. You got that? You sure about that? Aha. Sugar packet. Sugar packet. You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like code language for drug dealer. That's what I'm thinking is going on here. Got to be very careful, people. Okay, so this is what we've got for tonight. This is what I can remember. All right, let's have a look. All right, let's have a look, people. Okay, so tonight, on tonight's show, we have all you lovely, wonderful people here. Everyone's here. Everyone's checked in. I don't sure how many, but all right. Thank you for letting us know, Sugar Packet, how sweet you are. That's very, very nice. I'm glad you're so sweet. That's wonderful. Cheers. I'm going to raise my tea to you. This is my lovely herbal tea. It has no stimulants, nothing. It's just very soothing, okay? It doesn't even have any ginger or honey. It's just very, very soothing herbs. All right, so I think we got most people checked in. And there's all sorts of names here, and I've made marks, and I don't want to know what they mean anymore, but I'm sorry. So tonight, later in the show, we're going to have a reading for Liana, who is a Taurus sun. We're going to have a little reading for Maria, who has an Aquarius moon, and for your Sugar Packet, who is Scorpio rising. I'm just going to make a note here so I don't forget, because that's what's happening right now. Hold on, Inkpot is here. Scorpio ascendant. Okay, there we go. Hold on, I got to put Inkpot on the list. I just want to make sure Inkpot is checked in. Inkpot, there you are. Yeah, I got you. I got you. LV signed in late. That's okay. That's okay. You can make up for it later. So, Angie Cottrell, if you really, really need prayers, okay, spread the word around in the chat room tonight if you want to share your story. We're kind of already booked up with little readings. We'll see how the show goes. And just realize that you're in a good place with good, loving people. And a lot of the people who come here some of them are actual healers in their own right. That's what they do. You know, that's what they actually do. Also, tarot readers. So once we get into the readings themselves, if it doesn't make much sense to you what's coming out of the mouth of tarot illumination, then you can get like subjective, reflective feedback, another perspective from another reader who might be on the show tonight and give you their interpretation. Okay, there you go. It happens and it really works. Hey, Light Flowers here. Hi. I didn't get you earlier. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I'm going to put you in there. Did I get you earlier? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, but you're here now. There you are, Light Flower. Thank you for visiting. There you go. Okay. Well, there are some people here who do like behind the scenes networking. I don't know how they do it. I think it's Facebook or something. You might want to check in with All Sun. All Sun apparently has like a friends page where if you want to like hang out behind the scenes afterwards, you guys can do that and check in. So that's kind of cool. So there you go. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like a support team. Abby calls it the Tarot Illumination Love Tribe. And I'm starting to believe, well, I actually know now that it's true because it actually works. We were talking about it about a year ago. Well, maybe 6 months, 9 months ago when Abby first came up with the idea. And the whole notion of it, you know how energy healing works. It's you literally tune into the healing power of love and then you spread it. You invite the healing power of love into your life and world and body, mind and heart and soul from up above. And then you own that and you share that. You put it outwards. You can't do that unless you own the love already. Okay. So you have to bring that in. You have to invoke the love, bring the love into your life and body and soul, and then own it. And you can share that. And that's what like some certain types of professional energies healers do anyway. They they turn themselves into an instrument for the healing power of love. So the healing power of love can enter their life and body from up above, and you own it, kind of like a gadget, and then you can transmit it. So you become a transceiver. And so the way Abby was talking about how it grows like a vine. So I'm just going to make a little doodle here so that you understand what we're talking about. Because, you know, when you think about it, like there's TL over here, but there's somebody here and here and here, and then that connects to here, this connects to there, this connects to there, connects to there, this connects to there, and so on. And what happens is you create these little satellites. It's like satellites of love and healing. And the love and the healing multiplies. So it's literally like, you know, how organisms grow and multiply, like trees, like vines. So, you know, Terra Illumination is just one satellite. It's just like one hub. Like, you know, like someone who has an energy healing website. And there's plenty of people out there who have energy healing services. And all we're doing is like connecting up. You don't even have to be an energy healer to be here. It's just that we seem to get a lot of that. And all it means is that you're allowing your physical life and your physical body to be used as an instrument for the healing power of love. And it can happen on autopilot. Once you train yourself to do it, you can turn it on to autopilot. So this becomes a permanent function in your life, in your world. And you start to radiate love and healing outside of you, like the healing power of love. Okay? So each satellite radiates love and healing. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And then what happens is that connects to someone else. And then that one connects to someone else. And it just keeps going. So I figure if we keep going for a few more years, then you can build a proper Terra Illumination love tribe. And everybody's connected to everybody. I think it's kind of cool. Thank you, Abby. And All Sun is very Aquarian, so he knows a lot about this stuff because this is very much like Aquarius energy here that we're talking about. Uranian energy. So if you can imagine, Uranus is moving into Taurus. So it's like we're going to shake up the physical structures of the world and create these new structures, okay? And this is literally like connecting, you know, the way the whole world is connected by the internet. We're just doing the same thing through the healing power of love, through the universe. We're using the internet as a tool, but the love and the healing goes out and beyond the internet itself. It comes out of your physical body, like a lighthouse, like a beacon. So there you go. So welcome. That's the Terra Illumination Love Tribe in a nutshell. And you're all members now. In fact, you can't get out of. Once you're, you can't get out once you're in. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, Queen of Water, for example, trained Reiki healer. Okay, there you go. Just one example. There's more. I know there's more of you out there. I know there's more healers tonight. I know that for a fact. See, look, okay, look, there's Kristen. Kristen the Heyoka, a natural healer. Like, you know, there's more. In fact, why don't all the healers identify yourselves? If you're already active practicing healers, why not just raise your hand and just say, "That's me." Frittily, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jenny D. Jenny D is a reader. You know, so that's kind of like being a healer. You know, Kote Munizaka. Kote, you're here. Good evening, Kote. Kote is a professional healer. Okay, Kote M. Kote M is a professional healer. Okay, I know that because we've already been talking. Okay, self mastery coach is a healer. Look at that. Self mastery coach is a healer. See, Sharon Teo. Look at that. Where's Sharon? Where's Sharon? I know you're here. I saw you. I checked you in. I know I did. Where is Sharon? Anyway, Sharon Teo is an energy healer too. Oh, there you are. There you are, Sharon. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, you've probably noticed that All Sun takes full advantage of the evening here to promote his chocolate therapy sessions. So take full advantage of that. You might as well. Okay, look, Sugar Packet. Sugar Packet's a hobby healer. Hey, Kristen, you don't have to leave the Love Tribe. You're here. You're an honorary member now, you know? What I'm hoping is that one day somebody buys every single one of the Terra Illumination bits of merchandise. Remember we were just talking about that earlier? Hold on. What I really, really, really want. Oh, I threw away that piece of paper. There's somebody out there, I don't even know if they're at the show tonight, but somebody bought a pair of Terra Illumination leggings. And I dare you, whoever you are, I dare you to take a photograph and to send it to Terra Illumination. I dare you. And then we're going to put it out here on the channel. Ha 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 ha. And if anybody buys a Terra Illumination Love Tribe hat, take a picture. If anybody gets a Terra Illumination Love Tribe wall clock, take a picture of it for yourself. Or even better, make a little video. Make little tiny videos, like 10 seconds or 20 seconds, and then just send them to Terra Illumination. And we'll put them on the front page so you can be famous. You can be famous for wearing Terra Illumination merchandise. That's how you get famous in this life, people. If you really, really want to be famous, you get some Terra Illumination merchandise, and then you make a tiny video, send it back to the channel, and then we splatter it all over the world, and you become famous. There you go. Wait a minute, Lilu. Hi, Lilu. Happy does handwriting analysis. There you go. Lilu. Hi, Lilu. Good evening. Good evening. Fritili's working in an assisted living facility. That's officially a healer. Fritili is officially a healer. Caregiving. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. See? There you go. Fritili's a healer too. It's so freaking cool, man. Yeah. All right, let's get on with the show, people. So basically, let's just admit it to ourselves. We're all amazing. Let's just be honest. We're just all amazing. We're all more or less kind of heroic. We all are more or less kind of gifted and amazing and special. And that's how you have to be here. Because we are that special. That's why. And sometimes people think, oh, and somebody says, oh, you're special. And it's in a derogatory term. No, it's not allowed on this channel. We're special, and that's just all there is to it. You guys are special, and you know it. All right, let's get on with the show. We're going to do a live. First of all, let's do a bit of a dance thing. Okay. We need more music, people. I need more music. I know that. Give me a moment. I need another tune. I need another tune to cheer myself up. Fighting well. Give me a moment. I need a little break, so I'm just going to, before we get into the readings, okay. Okay. Give me a moment. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just going to do it. Well, we'll get to a reading soon enough. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Na, 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 na. Hold on. I gotta turn off the music a minute. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay. Let's get back to doing something actually useful here. I mean, this is why we're here, people. Yeah, anybody who wants to just hit lots of buttons, do amazing things with all the buttons that you can think of. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Watch, 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 watch. Donate, donate, donate. Sponsor, sponsor, sponsor. Super chat, super chat, super chat. All of those things, it all adds up to keep the channel going. Seriously, people, it takes a lot of work to keep this tiny channel going. And it sounds like 11,000 is a lot of subscribers. Well, I've learned that it's actually very, very tiny. So it's okay. It's okay. You know what would be fun, but it's going to be expensive. I've been talking about this before, but it's still very early days. I really want to get Tarot Illumination set up so we can have proper group readings, but live. Okay? Just like when we do the private readings, there's Tarot Illumination, and then there's you guys out there. But instead of just one-on-one, we have a private little select group of people who want to hang out, but it's live, you know? So we can actually talk. Okay? And you can record it, and everybody gets a copy of the recording. And we'd have to charge money for that because it would be complicated to organize it and host it. And, you know, we'd have to make it go for at least an hour to make it worthwhile for everybody. But it could be fun. And, you know, because sometimes there's a lot of things that go on in, you know, in readings and stuff when we're working with clients that we can't really do here on the live show. You know, because this is like little children can watch this show. Okay, so we have to be careful. And I know there's a lot of channels that use all sorts of language, and I don't know how they get away with it. My channel here at Tarot Illumination, it was very heavily, let's say, scrutinized, and so Tarot Illumination has to stay deep inside the community guideline boundaries. Okay. For all the public free videos, and that's just all there is to it. And it was a very, very tough lesson, but at least we are alive today and we can talk about it. All right. $90,000 subscribers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. However you do that, Lenora, please let me know if you can figure out a way to do that. It would be fine. Chosen by God. Chosen by God. By God, you were chosen by God. Hold on, I need to make a note of that. Path Traveler. Hey, Path Traveler. Good evening. Good to see you. We're kind of already booked up with readings, but I thank you. Chosen by God. That's so cool. Chosen by God. It's nice to know that you're chosen by God. By God, it's nice. Oh, Liz Wolf is here. Good evening. I just saw you. Hi, Liz. Good evening. Good evening and welcome. All right, I'm going to get back to the readings now. I thank you, Nadine. Oops, that's your. Sorry. Thank you, Path Traveler. Thank you so much. I get it. I get it. Okay, here we go. Let's get serious, folks. No more interruptions. No more silly nonsense. This is a very professional channel. We do really, really important things here. And somebody has to take things seriously. And if you guys aren't going to do it, then Tarot Illumination is just going to have to step up and do it. you've already realized that the crew members are literally, I'm literally, Terra Illumination does them a favor to actually hire them to run this, to work on this show, because otherwise they'd be unemployed. They're totally unemployable outside of the Terra Illumination love bubble. That's all there is to it. That's the reality, people. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. This is for everybody. This is for the Terra Illumination Love Tribe itself. It's now official. It exists. It's real. You guys are real. You're here for me, and I'm here for you. I wouldn't be doing this without you. We wouldn't be doing this without Terra Illumination. So there we go. Here's the deck. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. Sorry. We used to do those long ago, but I gave up long ago. Cutting the cards. Now we're going to do a full heart spread. Okay, here we go. Okay, bring in everybody. Bring in your angels. Bring in all your teams, all your buddies, all your guides, all your spirit guides, all your loved ones from the other side, all the pets who've passed on, all the children who've passed on, all the parents and nieces, aunts and nephews who've passed on, and everyone who's going to pass on. All right, here we go. This is for all of us, okay? And I'm going to read this from the perspective of Terra Illumination with the theme of the healing power of love at the core, okay? So this is heart energy. This is at the heart of us. This is what our heart needs, knows it wants. It knows what it needs, it knows what it wants, and it's up to us to listen. It's up to us to listen. Our conscious waking selves can sometimes have a huge gulf between itself and the heart energy. And it's so important to listen and come back to heart center because that's where all the love is. That's where it comes from. That's where it goes to. And in the end, that's the only thing that counts anyway. It's the love of it. The love we bring in. This is legacy energy. What are we bringing in with us? Okay. Maybe we're all stressed out from all the amazing challenges lately. Maybe we're all thrilled and excited about the massive shift into Uranus and Taurus. Who knows? Maybe you're just cruising along and everything's just smooth and like it's covered in smooth chocolate, and all sun would know that. Over here is the energy of the ever-present now. This is sometimes very uncomfortable for us. Like if you watch a lot of the TL reports, this is a very, you will have heard this many times. This is the energy of now, where it can sometimes be hard for us to be because it's so much easier to lean on our past, lean on our laurels, lean on the status quo, and use that as a template for what we call our future and project into our future based on the past. So, you know, if you want to do that, you can, but why not stay fully present in the now and deal with facts, deal with reality as it is, despite whatever might be happening in the future, despite whatever happened in the past, because in some ways, like in terms of physics, it doesn't exist. In other terms of physics, it's all happening simultaneously. So you might as well stay present and take full ownership. And when you are present and you take full ownership, you expose yourself to the field of opportunity where you can access the healing power of your decisions. Probably one of the most powerful tools for activating your evolution, your health, the love, and the healing, because it is through your conscious, deliberate decisions that you can access and tune into your heart energy. So let's say you do that and you figure it out and understand the energy here. How are you going to keep doing that? How are you going to make that happen in such a way that this turns into a flow? So you realize, oh my gosh, it turns into a flow, like a hose. You know, once the energy is flowing beautifully, you don't want to step on the hose. You don't want to kink the hose and block the flow. You don't want to like jam it up with your at the end or sit on the nozzle and break it off. So how do you keep doing this effectively? And so that we can basically generate consequence, healthy consequences that are good for us. Nurturing, love thyself, love thyself, love thyself. Here's the journey, pulse by pulse, beat by beat. How is that going to happen? So we generate the consequence. Now, of course, it's hard to do that. You know, you'd have to be some kind of ascended guru master or self-embodied angel, like the chosen one from God, just over there. And you do this stuff in your sleep, but not everybody can do that. It's actually for a lot of us, it's very, very hard to stay present all the time to these kind of levels and frequencies. But we're going to give it a shot here, okay? So what happens if we mess up, okay? Don't worry, you got the TL love tribe here, so don't worry about it. You can turn there, but still, you got to love yourself first, okay? So what if you slack off or you forget? Okay, so what does that look like? On the other hand, what if you're doing a good job? What does that look like? It's the same card, but from the 180-degree perspective. And from there, we start to generate momentum and energy for the next beat. Kaboom. Okay, so it turns into a flow. It literally turns into a pulse. And it's up to us to listen to the heart. Now we're going to look at circumstantial energy that belongs to all of us, and we're going to make the best of it. So let's start the reading. Okay, look at that. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This would not be here unless we earned this, unless we deserved this. To me, this relates extremely closely to the Taurus new moon on May the 15th. Okay? Now, before the 15th, we're going to have another Sunday Night Live show. So I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. But to me, this is a very, very good indication that we're already poised, already lining up ourselves for this huge, epic, life-changing event for the whole planet. I mean, think about it. I'm just going to make a note for you guys. You know I like to make my doodles. Let's do it this way. I'll just keep it very simple. Just bear with me. Okay, so I hope you can see this. I hope you can see that I'm trying to draw the shape of a funnel here. And all of us, every single one of us on the planet, are moving forward through this phenomenon that we call time. And at this particular moment in time, May 15th, 2018, we have an absolute remarkable alignment of planets. We have the sun in Taurus, the new moon. We have the moon in Taurus at the new moon. We have Mars going into Aquarius. And we have Uranus, we have Uranus going into Taurus. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's all about, in case anybody wants to watch the replays, Taurus new moon. So this is epic. From my perspective as a reader, for you guys, I follow the patterns very closely because I have to keep my own life in order. If I don't follow the patterns, I can really get wigged out because this is very powerful energy, and I don't want to be crushed in the current here, like going down like some Colorado River rapids and screwing up. We can't afford to do that. We have to get through this because you can't avoid this. We're all getting squeezed and pushed into this funnel, and it's going to be a very intense experience over here at the very depth and core of our being. May 15th, simultaneously, the sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Taurus, Mars moves into Aquarius, Uranus moves into Taurus, all at once. That's a tremendous amount of pressure, and I feel this is happening to all of us here. Now, the point is that I feel that this is very much to do with this, okay? This is the energy of sacred opportunity. So, yeah, it could be very easy to screw up here. But if you understand the flow and it's inevitable, there's no point in trying to resist this. If you feel very intimidated by this stuff and you feel big shifts and changes happening in your life and you can sense it, please understand that's true. It's going to happen. And there's no point in trying to run away from it. If you think like you're heading this way. If you think you can swim backwards and up against the current this way to avoid this, forget it. You're creating huge problems for yourself. So the best thing to do is get in the flow, hang out with the rest of us, and be very brave and understand that this time date threshold here is truly an amazing new opportunity, a new threshold for a new life ahead for all of us in some way, deep shape and form. Okay. Okay, I just had to get that off my chest. I've already got a sore throat and we've hardly started the show. I'm sorry, people. All right, so here we go. Let's get on with the show. So right now, I think we are in the energy field of golden opportunity. It's very materialistic. It's to do with physical matter, the Taurus energy, our bodies, our senses, our valuables, our skills, our talents, our planet, our oceans, our water, our fields, our trees, our plants, uh, everything that is very physically solid and material, all the structures of life, the money, the money, the money, the money. It's very, very important. Big shifts and changes are going to be happening with money over the next 7 years, especially around January 2020. So I just had to throw that in there too. So let's get into the reading itself. Okay, this is circumstantial energy. This is effective for all of us. So what's going on at the heart core? Okay, well, it looks to me that a lot of us are already sensing that this is happening, and we're already starting to get glimpses of our, let's say, karmic seeds that we've planted already. We already, it's almost like some of us are looking forward to this. Like, this is kind of a big deal. It's kind of exciting. And we know that we have a lot of us have worked very, very hard on ourselves, planting seeds of love, nurturing ourselves, loving ourselves to the as best as we can. And when we slack off or we mess up, we reach out and get help from others, and we build on this. We build the energy of uh, like building a future, seeing the consequences coming in. Some people say it's like, can you see it? The little tiny ships there, ships coming in. It's early, early days, but that's what the heart feels. That's what the heart needs. The heart wants this. The heart knows this. The heart wants to know that you, the conscious person, is in alignment with this to get in the flow so that the energy of destiny has the maximum opportunity of happening. That's what the heart needs. That's what the heart wants. The collective heart, the collective need. Like, the worst thing you could possibly do right now as an individual is go against the flow or pretend it's not happening or deny all of this stuff. The best thing to do is get in with the flow and accept that we're going to be opening up into new thresholds, new opportunities, and we're going to get what we deserve. More love. What are we bringing in with us? Okay, to me, this feels like our communal backpack full of all the things that trouble us, but we are choosing to, set aside for the time being, because in some ways this is so exciting. It's almost like, if you can imagine, everybody is on like a Terra Illumination love tribe, uh, you know, kayaking vacation in Colorado or something, and we're all on this massive, huge Terra Illumination love tribe rubber boat, and it's bouncing around and it's bouncing around and it's heading over here to the rapids. It's going to be very powerful energy shift here, a major life threshold. So we might feel it as the rapids getting very, very, um, let's say, active. And it's at this point in time where I feel it would be perfectly okay for us to say to ourselves and to each other, you know what? Forget about all your issues, your stresses and pains and sufferings. Stuff it all in your backpack for now and hold on very, very tight to the side of the rubber boat, because we are going to be in for a ride, and we can deal with all this stuff later. We're going to deal, we know we all have issues. We know we all have problems. We know we're going to come out the other side and seeing a new destiny in front of us unfolding. And once we've kind of got through the threshold over the next few months, then we can start unpacking all of this stuff and get into it properly, like get back into individual problems, individual issues, and working on them uh, for healing purposes. But for the time being, my sensation is that the Eight of Swords is saying here, everybody grab hold of the core essentials of what works for you, stuff it in your backpack, be ready to get joggled and shunted and hustled and bustled around, and put your goggles on, carry your barf bag, hold on very, very tight, and get through this, and we'll all get through this together. What about the ever present now? Okay, with the Two of Wands here, my feeling is that this is literally like go for it time. It is time for us to anticipate big shifts, big challenges, big changes coming up in our lives, and start aligning ourselves. Literally, like in terms of a group energy, I would say, let's make sure that we're all balanced in the boat together. Everyone's got a firm grip. Everyone's got your issues, but we're not going to focus on your issues right now. We're going to let history unfold. We're going to let destiny unfold, and we're going to go for it. We're going to face forward into the flow, into what is happening, into the funnel, and we are going to basically make our conscious decisions here and now in the present moment to live with this. There's nothing good or bad about this. It's just a very, very intensive, significant life threshold moment here for all of us. So it is a time to basically look at each other, scream out very loud to each other, and say kind of things like, yay, we're going to do this. Okay? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to make it happen. We're going to live through this together. And it's going to be exciting. It's very, very exciting. Exciting opportunities, exciting new opportunities, changes and shifts are unfolding. It doesn't even matter if you're like an Aquarius or a Leo or a Scorpio or a Taurus, the fixed signs. Yeah, because, yeah, in theory, you could get more banged around and buffeted and shocked around by the bumpy waves on the, on the Terra Lumination rubber rafting boat. But the reality is it's going to be quite a ride for all of us, for everybody. So it doesn't even matter. It almost doesn't matter what your sun sign or ascendant or moon or your Pluto or your Jupiter or anything. This is like complete universal energy. This is just the sensation for me to you guys is getting on the boat, getting on the raft, surrendering to the flow, getting in the flow, seeing it as an amazing opportunity here and now. And we're in the right place right now, getting ourselves aligned for this. So what about our decisions? We're going to get what we deserve, people. My feeling with the Justice card here is that we're all going to get exactly what we deserve. And because most of us here make deliberate decisions to act in the most loving ways possible, you're going to generate love and create love and receive love as a consequence. That's going to be your destiny. That's our destiny. It's justly deserved because that's what we are creating by choice. It's deliberate decisions. The justice is not neutral. It's not bad or good. It's just what it is. We get what we deserve. To me, it feels very, very karmic here. And it's by choice. It's by deliberate intention, by deliberately making the healing power of love our number one priority. Number one, loving yourself first with the healing power of love, and then everything else from there. And you get what you deserve accordingly. Now, that's a lot of pressure. It's like all of us here are basically saying, okay, group hug people, we're going to do this. Everyone's holding tight to the rails. We're going to do this. And it's going to happen by invocation. We're going to get what we deserve, and that's very cool. But it is a lot of pressure. I'm feeling that there is a lot of pressure here. And so it could be very scary in some ways, like a scary, bumpy ride. So if some of us wig out, please understand that's normal, because the chances are the ones who are not wigging out right now are going to wig out a little bit later. So if you're going to have your screaming fit now, have your screaming fit right now. If you're going to have it 6 months from now, fine. It doesn't matter, because when you have your screaming fit, we're going to be here for you, okay? And when we have our screaming fits, you're going to be here for us, all right? So it's, love breeds love, all right? So how are we going to stay in this zone in the most loving way that's possible to generate the consequences and the destiny that we deserve? Okay, my feeling here is to be like brutally honest with ourselves with the Three of Swords and admit that we're all very, very deeply flawed in our own ways. A lot of it is our own fault. We often do what I call self-sabotage. I think of this as very Piscean energy. Neptune is in Pisces right now at 15 degrees. That's kind of like maximum power. That's like being out on the middle of the highway, no obstructions, at maximum power. We're not entering or leaving the highway. This is full Neptune energy. And the beauty about Neptune energy is it's great when it's working right, but it can be very, very hard to handle. Okay. And so my feeling is that all of us and each of us need to be extremely acutely aware, treat this as like a red alert button, or almost like if you've got like some amazing side of like one of those, sports healing gadget watches or device, you strap it onto you, pretend like this is like there, okay? It's stuck on your amazing like sports healing watch, checking all your pulses. And anytime you sense this or feel that, that's a very loud indicator that your heart is talking to you to say that we have touched, we have touched a nerve, people, and this needs to be like an alert. And we pay attention to that, and we can get help from each other. Okay, the triangulation here of the swords. My feeling here is that when any of us are hurting deep, deep at the heart core level, we can uh, get third-party help. Okay, for example, tarot illumination is like a third-party help for people who are in trouble, like love relationship readings. That happens a lot here at tarot illumination. So like we can be of service to each other like that. It's very, to me, this is very, very humbling. Like as wonderful, as exciting as this is, the reality of what's happening is that we're being taken to the next level of healing. Next level healing. That's what my sweetheart calls it. Next level healing. It's like above and beyond anything and everything that we've already known already. Even at the very highest tippy ends of energy healing. We're taking it to the absolute extremes here, where we need to be acutely aware of anything and everything that is going against the heart, anything that contaminates and interferes or obstructs or damages or hurts the heart. We are being called here, people, by our own deliberate choices, to call this out on ourselves and each other. And like if you're hurting, we're here to take care of you. If you're hurting, we're here to take care of you. If TL's hurting, you guys take care of me. And I feel it and I know it. I get so much love from you guys. And then we share that. Okay, so don't be scared of this. See this as an extremely valuable tool, like like the red blinky button on your car on the dashboard. If it's flashing and we sense this in any way, it's always going to be flashing to some degree, but it means pay very, very close attention to the alerts so that we don't slip up here, so that we continue to be continue to love ourselves as much and as best as possible. Consequently, the way this feels to me with the chariot here, this is like a formula. This is how we take charge. This is how we take ownership of things. We admit that we're flawed. We admit that we have almost an unending litany of pain and sorrow and self-sabotage, poor conditioning, poor attitudes, poor upbringing for something, great for others. We have our own screwed up ideas, whatever it is, anything and all of that that is toxic and not working for the heart is ultimately a form of self-sabotage. And so that's our business. We have to take that. We have to own it from the inside out. Okay? It's like we have to become a form of self-healer. It's almost like the Terra Lumination Love Tribe has to be a living example of self-healing. Okay, it's literally like an organism that reconstructs itself after every moment of pain and suffering and damage, and it grows from there. So what happens? How does that translate? It turns into effectively what means taking charge of our lives, owning it, owning all the pain and suffering, not being held hostage to the pain and suffering. Own it, take charge of it, and bring it into like alignment with a life journey, a life path where this does not own us. We own this. We are in charge of this stuff. We're on top of this stuff. In other words, it's like we are our own exterminator crew. We obliterate anything and everything that is toxic to us. And that's how we take charge and ownership. It doesn't mean you take charge and just go gun-ho straight forward with life. It means you pay very, very close attention uh, to the obstacles about what's not working and take charge of that so that your life can move forward. Okay, it's like literally like the whole concept of removing obstacles. Like the way forward is to remove the obstacles, constantly cleaning, clarifying, removing the obstacles to the flow going forward. So what if we mess up? Okay, if we mess up, it feels like we lose the passion, we lose the excitement, we lose the drive to continue. So let's just say this thing just gets too choppy and weird and too scary for you, and you wig out. You let go of the side of the Terra Lumination big Colorado rubber raft thing because you're scared shitless and you start wigging out. You're blubbering your face off, your heart off. Everything's going wrong. You literally lose the drive, you lose the passion, you lose the desire to keep forward. It's almost like, just somebody please throw me off the boat now. Throw me off the canoe. Throw me out of the rubber boat. Throw me out of the big kayak or whatever it is, the raft thing. I can't take it anymore. I can't handle this journey anymore. However, swirl, 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 magic, magic, magic. When you do it right and you stay conscious and you don't let yourself be owned by your fears and misfortunes and broken heart energies, you create the enthusiasm to want to keep going. It's just almost like the person next to you, you can turn to them and they tell you, listen, you know, Gabby girl, it's okay. You don't have to wig out. I'm just as scared as you. Okay. And then like Primary says, it's okay. I'm scared shitless too. And then Kristen says, damn it, I might as well admit it. I was scared too, but look at us. It's okay. We can handle this. It's a team thing. It's a group thing. It's fun. It's exciting. And we're going to all learn this cool stuff together. Thank you very much. So let's look at the momentum here. Oh my, OMG. Yeah. So it breeds love. I swear, people, love breeds love. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, people. I'm going to take this out of the way so you can see it in its full glory. So the momentum here, to me, this is a very, very loud signal that however choppy and scary it gets as we go through the next few weeks, we can handle this. We deserve this. A lot of us have already done a lot of the homework on ourselves and each other to manifest love and healing into our lives. And you're getting what you deserve. And it's an exciting journey, and there's more to come. And we're going to take charge of this and own this. And look what happens. Look at the momentum that we generate when we do this. Look at this. It's almost like we couldn't have a better card. This is literally like, to me, it feels like all of us learning how to be our own best soulmates to each other. Thank you for that one, Laura Ellen Smith. I've been using it quite a lot now because it's true and it really, really works. So I was just saying thank you to Laura Ellen Smith because we had a reading a while back, and I used the notion of becoming your own best soulmate to yourself, because that's almost the most powerful thing, the most powerful expression of self-love that you can do. And once you become that way to yourself, then you radiate this kind of love. To me, this is like super, super ultra high frequency love, like very symbolic of Neptune at 15 degrees Pisces right now, like the supreme, the most beautiful form of universal love that exists. And we have the opportunity here to create this as an actual living, pulsing phenomenon. Okay, it's scary. Yeah, this is in some ways a very scary reading, but it's also very exciting because look what happens. Look what happens, people. You see? And then once you realize, oh my gosh, it's absolutely true. Tarot Illumination is not off his rocker all the time. Sometimes he actually makes sense. Love thyself, love thyself, love thyself first and foremost, and create the consequences, because this is just going to create more love. Okay, it's literally like a vine, like a flower that just keeps growing and growing and growing. And then this is what you can attract to yourselves. This becomes extremely attractive to more love. Okay, and you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, let's just say we're just taking it to the next level now. We're learning. We're going to all be put under a lot of pressure right now to go through radical life changes over the next few years. And the starting date, the official starting date, is May 15th, 2018. You could almost see this as the starting line for a marathon. Okay, so it's a big, big deal. And this is all of us lining up to get through the gate. And we're going to do this together. We're stronger as a pack. We're stronger as a tribe. Even though we're all deeply individuals, deeply, deeply individualistic, especially with Mars in Aquarius happening very soon, we're still human beings and we all share certain common ingredients. So what we're going to do is officially love ourselves, be our own best soulmates, and then put that in a group context. All right? So there, I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to put on another tune just for fun. And then we're going to get into some private little, well, it's going to be very public little mini readings, okay? There you go. Let's have a look. Stay there. Hold on. I got to do, give me a moment. I'm just noticing that there's a lot more people here and I haven't checked anybody in. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do it now. It's too late. So I'm going to put on Circle of Love, okay? Oh, no. Stop that. Hold on. I pressed the wrong button. Ha! Stay there. Don't go away, people. It's going to sound freaky now. Stay there.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Come on. Where is it paired? Oh, man. Technical issues. Where's my crew when I need them? Oh, my gosh. Give me a moment, people. I got to do some computer stuff. God.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Oh, well, there you go. It just did it for me. I don't know what I did. Okay, so I'm going to play this little song. Stay there. Don't go away. Here we go.
La 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 I got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. La 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 la. La 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 la. Going deaf from explosions, screaming babies everywhere. Their blood is flowing to the ocean. Our hearts are numb from trying to care. Trying to care. I got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Soon, when the smoke and dust is lifted, and all the rubble has been cleared, and all the bodies will be sifted, and ghosts will walk around for years and years, yeah. I got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Got this message from angels above. Come together in a circle of love. Put down your weapons and unload your guns. Come together in a circle of love. Yeah. La 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 la.
All right. So we had a little sing along there for a moment. Now, I see you all made friends, all hanging out with yourselves and doing what you guys do. I know it's already getting late for some of you guys. It's you know, I'm back on the East Coast. It's already midnight, so it's midnight Sunday. So I get it. I get it. If you gotta go, you gotta go. So we'll do this next week. Don't worry. Don't you worry. All right, Maria, you're up. You are up. Let's have a look. What's going on? Let's get back. Let's put the lights back on here. Here we are. Terra Lumination Sunday Night Live. There you go, everybody. And if you want to get back to the other stuff, you can watch the action replays because this is going to go on the channel later. Okay? All right, Maria, you are up. Yeah, I know you've been here plenty of times, so you know what's going to happen. I don't know if you ever had a reading before, but you're going to get one now. Yo ho ho. Sorry, I had an itchy nose. Give me a moment. Oh, hold on. There's some more names. Hold on. Stay there. I want to get the Enlightened Child. I missed somebody. Villa Blomst. Hold on. Two names there. I want to get that. I just want to do it for fun. The Enlightened Child. It's too long a name. I can't fit it on here. And Villa Blomst from Norway. Thank you so much, Villa. Yeah. So there we go. I'm sure there's more, but I don't think I've got everybody. We'll try. Anyway, I try. Where were we? Okay. Sorry, Maria, I was distracted there for a moment. I'm going to go into it now. And you know what happens? I'm not going to see the screen. I have no idea what's going to happen now. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. Sorry, it's hard enough to do this just with a plain old Rider-Waite deck. Okay. So Maria, if this sounds like total nonsense to you, please ask some of the other readers who are here tonight, and they'll fill you in. All right. Here we go. I'm going to cut it right up. Seriously, a very serious cut. There we go. Okay. Bring your angels in, Maria. Tarot Illumination team is here. We're just going to share, okay? So everybody just share. All right. Here we go. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And what's the weather like for you, Maria? Let's have a look. Okay, all the cards are upside down. No worries. We just do this and we just do this. So with the King of Cups here, my feeling is that, to me, it's circumstantial energy. It's either telling you that, Maria, it's very, very important that you really, really take charge of what's happening with you, like in the drama of your life, like the ups and downs. If there's a lot of people around you or just a few, and they have all sorts of really, challenging issues, it's really, really time to take care of yourself first. Put yourself in a position of total ownership and mastery of all that stuff, so that all the dramas and the turbulence and the currents around you in the weather systems do not destabilize you. To me, it's very, very important that this is a strong indication that if you are not in charge of your deep core heart soul energy, then a lot of the turbulence that's out there in the rest of the world, whether it's just something on the news or something with your family or your people, boyfriends, girlfriends, kids, or whatever, pets, whatever, it can be very, very destabilizing for you. And it doesn't have to be that way. It's okay. It doesn't matter how rough it gets, so long as you stay centered and own it and maintain the mastery and the dignity of the self from the heart core. Okay, that's just a reminder. This is circumstantial, and you can reinterpret that however you want. Okay, what's the situation? Okay, well, my feeling is that you actually might be one of the people who's wigging out a little bit, Maria, with all the energy that's happening right now. It's a very, very intense, highly pressurized little, like a situation where we're all dealing with right now. I mean, I know we're days away from it. Today is the 6th, and the new moon's on the 15th. But all this energy that we're talking about here, this is like huge energy, and it's been building up for months. And now we're getting to this point of maximum pressure where it's going to go right into here. And it can be very disorienting for some people. Some people might be having a blast, but to me, it feels like there's a possibility in your own world, your own experience, things might be a little bit disorienting for you, where you don't have an option except to kind of detach yourself. Detach yourself from the dramas, the challenges, and the situations that scare you or you don't understand, because you don't have a choice. And so instead, it looks to me like you're deliberately choosing to allow your life to continue, even though it could be very disorienting for you. And to me, this is a good sign. Like, you might not even be aware that you're doing it, but it feels to me that at some kind of conscious level of yourself, you're deliberately saying to yourself, you know what? I have no idea how I'm going to handle this, but I'm not going to let that fear or that lack of information or knowledge stop me. Okay? I'm just going to allow myself to feel wigged out. And that's all there is to it. Whatever it is, love life, finances, career, relationships, whatever. Now, what's the challenge with this? It's a lot of challenge already. Okay. To me, there's a double thing happening here with the 10 of Wands here. To me, it feels like one of the big challenges, this is going to sound very weird, Maria, But to me, it feels like one of the biggest challenges you might have is to actually let go of your problems, to let go of all the issues that are weighing you down, that are really not your issues, but you've made them your issues. Because it might be all to do with somebody else and other people's lives, other people's energies, other people's dramas. And in a way, that's not your problem. But the thing is, if you've been living a life where you've been carrying a lot of weight, a lot of pressure, living other people's lives for them, accommodating their dreams, their ambitions, their desires, just to be a nice person, just to be a good Maria person. And then realizing that, oh my gosh, there's so much change coming around, and it sounds very counterintuitive, like from the Terra Illumination perspective, the big challenge is to set this all down, especially if it's not your problems, if these are not your burdens, and yet you've made them your burdens. Because what can happen is we can fall in love with our problems. We can be so married to our burdens that we think it's our life. And it doesn't have to be that way. But the thing is, when you try to separate someone from their burdens, it feels frightening, because they wonder, like, who the heck am I? Who am I without my burdens? Who am I without all my problems, all my worries, all my burden? It's just too much. So if you take that away from me, that's almost more terrifying than the burdens themselves. Because one thing that really, really scares the doo-doo out of people is the void, the feeling of a black hole, the feeling of nothingness, the feeling that there is nothing in life, and that there is no meaning. It's terrifying. It's like being shut in a prison of solitary confinement and sensory deprivation. You go insane. So that's the challenge here, I feel, is the ability to let go of all the burdens. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to actually live through this? To me, it feels it's going to have to happen by invocation. To me, it feels like you're going to have to fake it. Fake it till you make it. In other words, we're going to have to do kind of one of those Terra Illumination tricks, okay? And it's like making a decision to be very, very true and honest with yourself, that a lot of this that I just talked about here is not acceptable anymore. You're going to have to be a whistleblower on yourself and be very, very truthful, very, very honest with yourself, and say that the way to handle this is just to admit it. I don't need this anymore. Speak the truth, speak to the truth, speak the truth to yourself, and live this honorably in your innocence, and not to worry about all the carnage that can happen when you speak the truth and put down all these burdens that perhaps don't really belong to you. It's a very disorienting thing that I'm talking about doing here. And for example, like, let's say you make the conscious decision to say, I'm going to be the whistleblower on myself now. I'm going to call out the truth on me. It's time for me now. And so be it. If I'm going to call out, like, this is not my burden anymore. This is not my burden anymore. This is not mine anymore. I'm not going to carry this. This is the end of it. I can't take it anymore. So I'm not going to take it anymore. And you know what, people? Guess what? You're going to have to carry your own burdens now. It's not my job. It never was my job. I just misunderstood. And now I'm going to step out of the way while all your miserable problems start to come back on you guys, whoever the other people are. And you just step out of the way so that you don't get crushed in all the rubble and the demolition that goes on once you decide to save yourself and love yourself first. And you don't have to keep propping up other people's lives. Okay. Now, I'm not saying to change your career or job, because maybe everything is going really well. But all I'm saying is, deep at the whole heart, soul level here, circumstantial energy, it's really, really, really time to put Maria first. Okay. Call it out. Call out your truth. Basically about receiving love in your life. taking charge of this, attaining mastery at bringing love into your life, you basically say it like a declaration. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing, and I am able to receive the healing power of love. Thank you very much. All right. Got it? Got it, Maria? I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing, and I am able to receive. And you call it out. You call it out if you have to stand in front of a mirror and repeat it over and over and over again. Thank you, Maria. I hope that helped. I hope it makes sense. It's time for Maria now. Liana D, you're up. You're the one with the Taurus sun. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Thanks everybody for checking in, by the way, and logging in and joining in the fun. It's really, really great to have you here. I'm sorry I can't read for everybody. I would do this 24/7 if I could, but my throat can't handle it and my hands would wear out and so on. And also it gets very, very trippy after a while doing so many readings. So Liana, what's going on? I wonder how this is working out for you as a Taurus sun woman. Big shifts, big changes, okay, coming up, inevitable, okay? This big thing here, the Taurus sun, the Taurus moon, that's a Taurus new moon. Simultaneously, Uranus and Taurus. That's a huge deal for Taurus people. Your whole sense of self, your being, your identity, who you are, how other people see you, your whole sense of values may be changing over the next few years. Like, who am I really? What am I really worth? Well, what are my true skills? What are my true values? What's really, really important to me in life? Is it like success and things, or is it like the love of being close to nature, being close to plants, being very simple and like getting back to nature, getting back to earth, or growing your finances, growing your skills, changing your skills and talents, becoming a new person, new sets of values. It might be radically different. 7 years from now, Liana, you could be a radically different person to who you are now. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, the whole thing is that it's a big deal new moon. It's a big deal May 15th. So you might as well get used to it and get ready now. Okay? All right. Sorry, I'm feeling kind of dopey already, kind of early, very early in the evening. I'm just letting you know, people. It's been a very busy time here. Okay, I'm cutting this up in a weird way because it helps. There we are. Bring your angels in close, Liana. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. What's the weather like for you? What's the circumstances? What's out there? Let's have a look. It's upside down. I can't. Okay. All right. I keep doing it. Look at that. Look at that, Liana. So I don't know what's happening but I don't want to turn this into a love reading. What I'd like to say is that circumstantial energy right now is very, very fortuitous for making love in the most pure sense that you can imagine, making that officially the #1 priority in your life. This is the time, this is the moment right now, loving yourself first and foremost. Starting from absolute scratch, if you don't really know how to do that or how it works, hang out more and more and more with Terra Lumination, some of the love tribe, and you'll start to pick it up just like osmosis. It kind of sticks. It's kind of like, it's like an infection, you know, you'll just catch it anyway. And it's a good thing to catch. So the thing about the little Two of Cups like this here, circumstantially, my feeling is that Like once you get a sniff of this, like pretend you just accidentally walked into one of those amazing, uh, what do they call those gardens that have like a greenhouse, or it's like an ornamental garden, and it's very, very well maintained. And inside they keep all the very beautiful plants like the orchids and certain seasonal plants that need very uh, healthy conditions. My feeling is that circumstantially you're being, uh, there's a big hint for you right now, Liana, to truly surround yourself with anything and everything that you love and anything and everything that loves you. A person, a cat, a plant, and making your life beautiful, making your life like literally infusing everything with love, deliberately inviting the healing power of love into your life. In fact, let's do it. Let's keep it very basic. For Liana, we can do this as a group thing. But this is for Liana specifically, but we can share in it. And I'm just going to do it myself because I have to do it tonight anyway. So I'm just going to do it now. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our bodies from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our minds from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our hearts from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our souls from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our relationships from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our loved ones from up above, including ourselves. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our homes and families from up above. And finally, we ask the healing power of love to fill our whole life from up above. Our whole life. This becomes the number one priority above all and everything. The health of this, being very healthy in your heart, loving yourself first. Circumstantial energy, and you're poised for this to happen, and this is available to you. That's all I'm trying to suggest here. What's the situation? Okay, I got to check something here. Okay. Something went wrong. I think I I think I shuffled I pick up the deck and I put the cards in upside down. So some of them are upside down. So I'm gonna have to juggle everything as it comes out. So don't be scared. We're gonna stick to uprights the whole thing anyway, regardless. So I feel more Taurus energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. To me, it feels like you're already kind of in the zone, Liana, and you're fine tuning it right now. It's like you're getting prepped up for it. Like, my gosh, maybe Terra Illumination is onto something. Who am I really? What am I really, really, truly like deep at the core? What are my values? What are my gifts? What are my resources? Where did this all come from? What am I going to do with all this? How am I going to share this? I have so much. I have so much here. I'm so blessed. And I'm so fortunate. And it's so beautiful. It's almost embarrassing how good this is. Okay? Let's have a look over here. So what is the challenge with this? Okay. I get a little PO'd, forgive me, when I get repeat cards because I work so hard to try and clear the decks so that we have a really clean reading for each person. But when we get repeat cards, it tells me that there's a very important theme that needs to be reiterated throughout the show. And I think the theme again here is the challenge for many of us is that we carry a lot of burdens that are not ours. And we do it because that's how we are raised. A lot of us are inheriting deep and heavy burdens from perhaps, I don't know, maybe jobs, families, parents, uh, careers, obligations that in some ways we were in some ways we were innocent before we inherited all this. But at times it gets to the point where it's overwhelming. And I think not just for you, Liana, but for a lot of us, it's at the point where it's overwhelming and we have to make really, really tough decisions and accept the notion that you can only carry so much. There's only so much that you can handle. And a lot of people don't like that. They feel embarrassed when they've reached the limits of their abilities to cope. It's just like admitting failure. That's a challenge. And then having to admit that and say, you know what, I can't handle this anymore. I can't handle that. This is not worth it. I'm sorry if I made you feel as though all this and this and this was going to happen. I was going to take care of this and that and that. I can't do it anymore. I need to love myself first. I need to love myself first and take care of things, get everything reset, recalibrate everything back to zero, and then go from there, which means having to divest yourself of anything and all burdens that are not yours. That's a big challenge, because a lot of people don't want any of this coming back to them. So how are we going to deal with this? Okay. Excuse me, I'm going to have to check the deck in a minute. So the way I feel it, Liana, the way to handle it is very delicately, very carefully, and treat it as a long-term, like strategic goal here to bring things into harmony and balance, one tiny little step at a time. Divesting yourself, like every month, identify a burden that is not yours anymore, and then start systematically, strategically divesting yourself of that burden, and do it graciously, respectfully, cautiously. So it's not like you're doing this with resentment and trying to dump someone else's doo-doo back on them and saying, this is your doo-doo. No, it feels much more like you have to take the understanding that you've carried this by choice. And now you're graciously blessing all this doo-doo and burden that is not yours, and gracefully, gently, respectfully putting it back where it belongs. That's not with you. And then doing this and turning it into a practice, step by step, back and forth, one little burden at a time, one challenge at a time. And in that way, you remove the obstacles for more growth and love and abundance to come into your life. And it's a way of creating stability in your life. Okay? That's how I see this. It is a step process, and I think it's something that you're going to have to learn as part of a new way of being. All right, so I'm going to put that here along with this. You can take a little snapshot of that if you want, and you can watch the action replay. And I'm sure if you need other interpretations, there's plenty of those out there for you from some of the other readers. Okay, so thank you, Liana. I hope you get something out of it. Okay, now give me a second, folks. I'm going to have to put on another tune because I got to check the whole deck. All right. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. And it's time for you, Liana, to taste your dreams. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. If you wish for a simple miracle, if you wish, you can have them right away. All you need is some faith, is the will. Ask for it, and it will come to you today. Hey, hey, I want you to be oh so happy. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Yeah. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. And if you wish to be in a state of grace, ask for it, and it will meet you face to face. And if you wish, if you dare to dream, you will find that it's easier than it seems. Hey, hey, I want you to be oh so happy. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah. I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Yeah. Oh. La 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 oh la 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 oh yeah. I want you to be so happy. Yeah. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah. I want you to live and die loving. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Taste your dreams this way. Taste your dreams today.
Righty, all right. Let's put a pause there. Okay, yeah. It was my bad. I loaded a bunch of cards from one of the readings upside down into the deck, so it messed up the whole deck. So I've reshuffled. The whole deck is now perfectly cleared and aligned. It's all upright, and we're good to go. So let's get going. Your sugar packet, Scorpio Ascendant. That was from earlier this evening. Now the Ascendant is already moved on. Let me just check. Where's the Ascendant right now? I'll get right back to you. Give me a moment, people, because it's just my own curiosity. Oh no, we're still Ascendant Scorpio. Okay, there we go. Kind of beautiful right now. TL, I dare you to sing. Well, that was me, TL, singing that little song. And actually, I got to tell you, Sugar Packet, the TL music is actually a big ambition for Terra Illumination. And thanks to some wonderful donations from a lot of viewers, I managed to get a little recording studio. I don't know how to work it, but it's a very powerful recording studio, and I got some equipment and a beautiful microphone for all of that stuff. And I'm hoping over the next year or two, I'm going to learn how to use it and make proper recordings, because everything is probably, it's very homemade at the moment. You can probably tell because it sounds very, let's say, it sounds very homemade. And I'm trying to make it, I'm trying to sparkleize it a little bit so that it sounds better. Sounds like a proper recording on proper equipment. And then a really big ambition is to do live events, live Terra Illumination shows, so we can have Terra Illumination Love Tribe dancers. And I am not kidding, people. I am not kidding. So Terra Illumination has also been very lucky to meet some amazing music people here. For example, Laura Ellen Smith is already a wonderful singer-songwriter. Lena is a singer-songwriter. And there's Benny and Mikey, but they're not here tonight. But Benny and Mikey are both music producers, and they've offered to help out Terra Illumination when the time comes. So that's how lucky Terra Illumination is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the music at Terra Illumination is from Terra Illumination. All right, Sugar Packet. Let's see what's going on. Hold on, I gotta check something here. After sugar packet, we got self-mastery. Self-mastery, this is your, I hope you're still here, because you're basically getting, this is your first time getting hazed, I guess. All right, so you're a witness. Cards were shuffled. I'm going to stop shuffling now, and we're going to cut it all up. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to take my cue from those little cards there. Okay, team effort, people. Team effort. Bring in your angels. Sugar packet, bring in your angels. All right. And bless this little reading. Here we go. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And what's the weather like? Let's have a look. Kaboom. Little Six of Cups. Oh, I'm happy for you, Sugar Packet. To me, this feels like it's an indication. To me, it feels like you're very, very gently heading towards a situation where it might be very, very subtle, but where, this, some people see this as nostalgia or soulmates coming together or recognizing each other in this lifetime. Yes, I see that too. But I see this also as kind of like a love story where if you're in the middle of something right now where it's been going up and down and up and down, sometimes it's just amazing to remember like the good times you had, like especially if like with older couples, for example, if you've been around the block 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you both everybody starts to look like furniture. Everybody has settled in their ways, settled in their comfort. Everybody knows each other's weak points and strengths, all your quirks and all your habits, how you pick your nose, how you sit, how you get fed up very easily, or maybe how you drink too much or not enough, or how you're, maybe there's healthy, whatever it is. But to me, it feels like it's very, very important for you, Sugar Packet, to be very aware, pay very, very close attention to all the love that you have in your life right now and all the love that you shared in your life with others up to this very moment in time, and all the love that's going to continue to unfold from here when you always make it your priority to make love the core essence in your life, because that's, after you're gone, this is the only thing that counts. If you're leaving, let's say if you're really, really rich and you leave a legacy of trust funds to your babies, that's cool. That's cool. Well done. And if somebody left maybe wonderful, you know like a trust fund to you, and that trust fund might be love. Maybe you were born and raised in love. Maybe you had very loving parents. Maybe you had a very loving, nurturing environment, and that's paying off for you now, and you're starting to enjoy that. All I'm suggesting here is to be extremely aware of the love that already exists, and pay respect, pay honors to the past, the journey that you have endured already, and know that there is more to come. To me, this is very favorable weather for you, and it just needs to be acknowledged. In other words, be aware of how good this is. Don't take this for granted. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't take this for granted. It's very beautiful love energy that you can share with others and others can share with you, perhaps even a very significant other. Just being very aware, like, even if it's just like I don't want to turn it into a love relationship reading, but even if it's between you and a significant other, just take a moment where you acknowledge how much you love someone and how much someone loves you and how much you have shared together already. Because it's a very beautiful thing. That's like that's like gold. Now, what's the situation? Okay, well, with the Nine of Swords here, my feeling is that it's almost like maybe you're not aware of this. Maybe you're not aware of how much love actually exists, how much love is actually out there that exists between you and others, and between others and you. And maybe you're feeling like this has slipped you by. And the energy is still there, but maybe your perception of it is coming from a position of fear, like, where did it all go? Where is my soulmate? Where is all the love that I could have, would have, or should have had? Who are the people who love me? Who do I love? Uh, what am I missing here? What's going wrong? What's going to go wrong? When's it all going to go wrong? How is it going to go wrong? Why is it all going to go wrong? Oh no, oh no, oh no. And of course, that doesn't help, does it? So if the situation is that, let's say, you're perfectly aware of this, like it's literally like there's this beautiful weather that's out there in the world, potentially out there for you, but you're not feeling it because you're consumed by your fears, then that's a very serious situation. Okay, what's the challenge with that? Bringing it back into balance. To me, it feels like I don't want to turn it into a money reading or a finance or a career reading or even a love relationship reading. I'm just trying to keep it very, very broad and just about you, Sugar Packet. Okay. So the challenge to me here feels like uh, it's like an understanding of the laws of karma in such a way, like as you give, so shall you receive. And like getting that to happen for real in your life. So with the Six of Pentacles here, if you feel that you're not receiving the evidence of love that you deserve, that's a problem. And it might be because if you're so consumed with the fears that it makes it very hard for you to be generous in love too. Like fear can be so corrosive. It can be so corrosive that it makes it very hard to be loving, which makes it very hard to be loved. You know, we always have to start by bringing the healing power of love into ourselves from up above and then owning it. And once you own that love, it allows you to be loving, and that brings love to you. Be loving, be loved. Be loving, be loved. But there's something out of balance here. There's something, the challenge is that either the formula is not activated in you, or it's not working properly, or it's really out of balance, it's really out of harmony, either through neglect or misunderstanding, or just not being aware of how these things work. And the challenge is then bringing it back into balance and bringing in the love that you deserve, and getting the love energy to flow, basically, you know, so that you get to receive love and you get to give love. So it actually works. So it is like what we talk about on Tarot Illumination. So you can be loving, so you can be loved. And that's where the challenge is here, because it feels to me like being so locked up in the anxieties and the fears can completely sabotage this function here of bringing things into healthy harmony and restored balance. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to make this work? Okay, let it all fall apart. Basically, what I'm sensing for you, Sugar Packet, is whatever is not working in your life, please allow it to fall apart, fall away, and don't even try to hold on to it. If it's to do with the soulmate, if it's to do with the loss of a soulmate, if it's to do with loss of career, loss of money, loss of self-respect, loss of understanding of how the laws of universe work, to the point where you're scared out of your wits, basically, and you might be trying to fight it, or your fears are owning you. My feeling here with the Tower, to me, the Tower is one of the most powerful healing cards in the deck, because it's like the total obliteration of anything and everything that does not work, uh, because we're not able to do this in ourselves, even on our most highest selves. So the energy of the universe takes care of that for us. And this might even relate to the Uranus and Taurus energy here, okay? Because if you watch a lot of these, if you listen to tarot, if you watch tarot things, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of astrologers and tarot readers out there who are using an analogy where the Uranus and Taurus energy could translate into earthquakes. psychological, emotional, financial, locational, uh, vocational earthquakes for you in your life in some way or another. Now, also because you're in a Scorpio ascendant, uh, sugar packet, to me it feels like there could be radical upheavals and shifts and changes in your seventh house of significant relationships, okay? Even soulmate relationships. And this has to be understood that this is on the table. I'm just, please indulge me. I have to make a little tiny astro doodle here. Just a tarot illumination astro doodle. Bear with me. I will be as quick as I can. Okay, here we go. I'm just doing something here. Let's put you here on the horizon, okay? Your Scorpio ascendant. So over here, guess what? Taurus energy. And this is Scorpio. So do you see what we're getting at here? It might be possible that in the context of the most important love relationships in your life, whether that's with your soulmates, with someone that you love, someone who loves you, your spouse, your partner, your mate, whoever it is, where you've shared a lot, please understand that we're starting a brand new 7-year journey here where Uranus is moving through Taurus over a 7-year period here. And it's going to cause radical shifts, upheavals, random, unpredictable earthquakes in this department of your life. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. And so the point is, know this now, allow this to happen, and go with it and be grateful. Understand that this is going to happen anyway. The worst thing you could do is try to fight it. The best thing to do is treat this as an amazing healing opportunity, because it's a chance to obliterate anything and everything that's not right for you in the area of relationship, including especially love relationship. So I know it sounds like a very scary kind of reading. Like basically, it's almost like I'm trying to tell you, sugar packet, please allow for these radical shifts to happen in order to get back into harmony and balance with yourself. Okay? And don't be scared of this stuff. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. If you try to resist the big shifts and the big changes, it just makes it worse. So if you're already feeling it, if you're already undergoing this, allow, in really simple terms, allow yourself to have a breakdown. Allow yourself to come completely unglued, and then figure out what to do from there. I'm not saying kick down the house and demolish everything. I'm just saying allow everything to collapse that is going to collapse. Get out of the way, allow it to fall apart, and then figure out what to do next. Okay, sugar packet? I hope I didn't hurt your feelings or scare you. You can handle this. You're hanging out with Terra Illumination Love Tribe. They've got you. Okay? They've got you. You're swimming in love. You're surrounded by love. Okay? Don't forget that. Okay? Okay, sugar packet. I just saw something that you've had 1 billion breakdowns. Please treat it as a healing process. Also, by the way, sugar packet, you know, Jupiter is in Scorpio right now, and it's retrograde. So that could be like, Jupiter is very healing energy, and it could feel as though like like the good fortune is working against you. The good fortune, the abundance, the benevolence of Jupiter is working against you. And you could be like scared of like, well, what's happening? Why is all this stuff going wrong? It's very important to take notice of it, feel it, and allow it to happen. Also, one of your ruling planets, Pluto, is in deep retrograde. It just started. It's going to go for many months. So that's going to affect you. Also, one of your other ruling planet, Mars, is changing signs on the 15th. So that's going to affect you. Mars is going to go into Aquarius. That's going to be a hard square against you. So all I'm suggesting is please allow that these big shifts and changes are going to happen. Don't take it personally. Allow yourself to come unglued on a regular basis, but don't take it personally. In other words, if you do have a lot of ongoing breakdowns, uh, allow them to happen. Move through them very, very quickly. Like if you cry, cry it out, and let it flow out of the body, and then center. And then let it happen again, whatever it happens again. Crying can be a very, very healing tool, a very powerful healing tool, okay? Please treat the breakdowns as the breakdowns of anything and everything that doesn't work for you. Scorpios are incredibly strong. You can handle it. You wouldn't have chosen a life as a Scorpio rising unless you had the ability to handle these kinds of stresses. Also, and sorry, this is a little over the top, but Sugar Packet, you know, right now we're in the opposition season anyway. Taurus energy is happening right now, and we've got the new moon and the Taurus thing all on May 15th. So it's like you're in a position of maximum opposition right now anyway, which could feel very stressful if you take it that way. It doesn't have to be that way. It can work out to be very beneficial. But if you're not fully tuned in or prepared for it, it can feel very, very challenging. So there you go. You have an excuse. You can officially blame the planets. And then move on from there. Take charge, take ownership. So you don't, so the more and more life goes on, the less and less you have to blame the planets, and you take full ownership for everything that's happening. Okay? All right, self-mastery, this one's for you. All right, let's have a look. Gosh, I'm so, give me a moment. I need some refreshment, by the way. Hope you guys are doing okay. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to have some fermented grape juice. You hear that gurgling sound? There you go. Cheers, everybody. It's truly a pleasure to do this with you guys. I love being here for you, providing this place where we can hang out, where love breeds love. I've been talking with my sweetheart, and just tiny, tiny hints. It could be years from now, but to me, it feels like we're heading to a time and a point, maybe in a few years from now, where we can actually have real live events. I know a lot of you have been writing in and saying, hey, when are we going to actually see you, TL? When are we going to meet? When are we going to do stuff together like all the other channels? Well, I'm not ready. I can't handle it. I can barely handle Terra Illumination as it is. It's a lot of work, and I have a lot of work to do to get it to where I think it needs to be. And there will come a time where I really, really want to have like events, especially music events, where Terra Illumination Love Tribe can actually meet up and hang out. I don't know where or when or how, but that's what I want. Okay, and I'm just letting you guys know. Oh my gosh, look at those. I missed some names. Precious is here. Hi, Precious. Wait a minute. Who's that? Lost Orbit Official Vivo. What is that? It sounds like a band. Lost Orbit Official Vivo. Wait a minute. I want to put that on the list. Hold on. I want to put that here. Where are you? I'm going to put you here. Lost Orbit. Hello, Lost Orbit. Thank you for visiting. And who was that other? I just saw someone else who I didn't see before. Hold on. Give me a moment. I want to check the. I missed somebody. Kahea. Aloha. Aloha, Kahea from Hawaii. Kahea. Kahea. I got to spell that. Kahea Andrews. Hello, Kahea Andrews. Hello, Lost Orbit. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think I got that. I think I got you. Okay, let's have a look. Precious is here. I got Precious. Hold on. Hi, Precious. How's it going? Oh, there's Topaz. Topaz. Good evening, Topaz. Hi, I see you. I see you. I see you. Who else did I miss? Anybody? Did I miss anybody? Okay, that's cool. I think I caught up. I don't know how many people are here. I don't have a clue. But I'll show you the list later on, okay? After we do this next reading. Okay. I still need another beverage. My gosh. My throat. Give me a moment. I think I might have to play another tune to get through this. Okay. This is the time where I have to dig into my courage to keep going because I'm at the last stages of my energy. So I'm going to dig in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So hang in, people. Give me a break, all right? I'm not saying that in a rude way. I'm just saying I need a break, so please give me a break. And I'm taking a break. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on. I'm going to play that song again later anyway because I like it so much. I'm going to play it later on just for kicks, but right now, um, oh yeah, Light Flower, just wanted to say good night. Thank you so much for showing up. What are you guys talking about? Crystals and billions of dollars and anyway, yeah. So okay. Okay, self-mastery. Are you still here? Yes, I see you there. Uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. I hope you brought your adult diapers. It can help in situations like this. Also, a large box of Kleenex, sometimes even paper towels, that can help. Also helps to carry, like you do when you go camping, always carry a roll of toilet paper with you in your backpack. You know, very, very important. It's the same here with Terra Illumination Love Tribe. You never know when you're going to have one of those special moments. Just saying, people. Another thing that's very handy is the wet wipes. Very, very handy for Terra Illumination Love Tribe events, like tonight. Okay. Cards are shuffled. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. Sorry about that. Let's just check. Everything's good. All right, self-mastery. I know you're a healer of some kind. I'm pretty sure you told us earlier. We're going to cut this up. Cut it up seriously. That was a very heavy-duty cut, by the way. Let's see what's going on. Team effort, people. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. Let's see. What's the weather like for you, self-mastery? Holding on. Trying. I don't know why I'm laughing, self-mastery. With the Four of Pentacles here, to me, it feels like it feels to me like circumstantially, we were talking about this doodle that we made much earlier. This is like a funnel, like an astrological time funnel. You know how they load cattle onto trucks, things like that. You know how they load icing into an icing tube squeezer. Think of that kind of energy. All this energy pouring into this tiny space here, and it can be very intimidating. And when I saw this little card here, when I saw the little Four of Pentacles here, I saw an image of self-mastery. You know, we were talking about the big rubber raft much earlier in the show with the group reading, where everybody's on this big, big raft, and it's going to be very tight rapids here. It could be very You know, at the deep soul level, this is going to be profound. Whether you actually feel it in your day-to-day life is another thing, because we're dealing with very deep, heavy energy here with Uranus. And it's going to be triggered very powerfully by the sun and the moon, both in Taurus. Multiple Taurus energy here. And my feeling here, I got this energy of you, self-mastery, being very kind of like sweet and almost like the innocent, almost like being an innocent little girl on the raft, and you're all bundled up in your safety gear, a massive life jacket, and you've got your goggles on, your helmets on, and your gloves, and your backpack, and your safety kit, and everything's ready to go. And you're doing it better than everybody else. And you're holding onto the grab rails very, 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 very tightly. And you're smiling as much as you can, but it's also that kind of, you know, sheepish smile, like, you know, you know, that kind of smile, like faking it, kind of fake it till you make it kind of smile, like, it's okay, we can handle this. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just fine. Everything's going to be fine. I'm holding on extremely tight because I'm determined to get through this. It's going to be cool, and I know all my foundations are going to be shaken to the core, and I know I'm going to have to build new foundations, new structures, new values, new systems, new beliefs in my life. But it's okay. I can handle it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I've done all my homework. Let's do it. Let's do it. I hope it works out. Oh God, I hope this works. Oh God, I hope this works. Anyway, that's how I felt the energy for you there, dear self-mastery. All right. So what's the situation? More swords. We've had a lot of swords tonight, people. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, it seems. Well, at least it's almost like it can't get any worse. To me, it feels like you've already gone past the point of no return. It's like you're on the rubber raft going here. All these other folks are here with you on the same raft. We're going down this massive funnel together. We're going to be squeezed through the rapids here. There's no way out of it. The only way out is through, and you know that. And the beauty of it is that part of this means leaving all this BS behind. To me, it feels like you already know this. You already prepared. You've already realized that you're going to be leaving a lot of pain and suffering behind. It might not all happen at once. My feeling is it's going to happen incrementally over time, one by one by one by one. You're going to be, to me, it feels like one of the lucky ones, because it's almost like you're prepared for this. You've done your homework on yourself. You're ready for things to get very, very bumpy now and again. You're ready for shocks, earthquakes, surprises, random BS, just like going through some crazy, crazy, huge kids adventure movie like Lord of the Rings or something like that, where you get these amazing epic adventures going through the next chapter. Are they going to make it? Are they going to make it? But you're fully prepared, you're fully ready, and you know it's going to get bumpy sometimes, but you also know that in the journey, as you move through all of this, the situation right now is that even though you might have massive amounts of stresses that you've endured and carried up till now, it's all going to change. It's almost like it's going to be dissolved. I'm not going to say overnight, but it's all going to be dissolved, dissolved, dissolved. What's the challenge with all of this? To me, it feels like the challenge here is being able to keep going with all of this, because it feels to me like it's taking all your energy just to get yourself aligned and prepared to face this new threshold here. And from here onwards, the challenge is like the fear of the unknown, the fear of what's going to happen next, the fear of the journey itself. Like, okay, it's cool. Like, You're putting on an extremely brave face now, stabilizing yourself, stabilizing your world, knowing that you are determined to leave all this BS behind, knowing that a lot of it is going to be left behind, which is a good thing. But the challenge is, what on earth happens next? Where does the journey take us next? And that could feel very intimidating to you. Now, also remember, even though you might know, like theoretically, that all the forces of the universe are always working for you anyway, earth, air, fire, water, all of it, it might not feel that way. It might feel like this pressure here, even though you're fully prepped the way I described, and even though you know it's very, very intense, even though that you're going to be evolving and growing, even though you know that you're going to be leaving a lot of BS behind, it's still scary. It's still the whole idea of this amazing fated journey that's out there that lies ahead. And like in some ways it is fated because we can't change what these planets are doing. They're going to do what they do. But the question is, how are you going to live through that? How is that going to work for you? That might be very, very intimidating. You know, like uh, monsters and ghosts and spooks under the bed, whatever it is, scary things out there that all seem to be fated and deliberately designed to scare the poop out of you. So how are we going to deal with this? Okay, with the King of Pentacles here, it feels to me that you're just going to, it's almost like a magic trick. To me, it feels like the way to handle this is, remember, you do have certain core values that are very, very strong, that are very, very, very stable. And you have a very unique, original power base, power structure that you've already built, that you already own. You have this, and you can take that forward with you. And you can like go forward from here knowing that you have the skills, the talents, and the resources to keep going. But you're not going to squander this or do anything that is stupid. It's, to me, it feels like the way to handle whatever fears come up for you in the very near future and the ongoing future in the next few months is to basically kind of doing what you're doing already. If you already have a really good formula for creating stability in your life, no matter how challenging things get, to me it feels like, please remember, no matter how much you might get shaken up as we go through this threshold right now, you still have all that at the core of you, and you can bring that forward into your future like an investment, like something that's extremely valuable, like everything that you've already built in your life already that works for you as a stable foundation, the things that you can really count on. Maybe you have certain skills, talents, relationships, locations, jobs, assets, and resources that you already have. You already own them. And no matter how turbulent and frightening things get as we go through the threshold, it's almost like literally holding on extremely tight to the rails, closing your eyes if you have to, and just trusting that everything's going to be okay, that the universe is working for you ultimately. And as you come out the other side of the threshold, you're going to still have all your skills and talents and resources intact, and in fact more valuable than ever before. And then you can like invest in your future, invest in a new future systematically, methodically, in a very grounded manner for whatever works best for you going forward from there. It's very, very deliberate. It's not, there's nothing glamorous about this. There's nothing flashy. You don't have to be a yogi. You don't have to go onto yoga retreats or anything. You already have this. You already own the skills and the talents and the resources to be the very, very best person you can be for yourself. Okay, self-mastery. So you have to know that now. Please just say that Terra Illumination is telling this to you now. You've already got it. So don't worry, even though the period of the threshold could be very turbulent and scary for you. You're going to be okay when you come out the other side. You might be more okay than all the rest of us put together. All right? So there you go, self-mastery. I'll leave that for you. You can reinterpret it however you want. And there's other readers here and other healers here who might have a very different interpretation for you. And you can hang out with them later in the after party. If All Sun is here, still here, sometimes he holds an after party. Okay? So I'm going to put the deck back together, making sure that everything is upright. Thank you very much. And I am now officially burned out. Okay? I think we only did about 6 readings tonight, including the big one. So that might not sound like a lot to you, but it does add up. It takes its toll, and I need a break now. I'm actually kind of dizzy, if you don't mind. And that's not from my little beverages. It just sometimes gets very spacey when you do a lot of readings. I've been doing a lot of readings lately in private, and I need to come down. I need to come down, and I need to ground. I need to come back to earth and just be with Tarot Illumination for a while. Just do really simple things like sleep and eat and rest and heal. Lots of self-healing, okay? So let's put on some music, people. I'm going to put on the Fighting Well again, just to hang out, okay? So I hope that worked for you, self-mastery. Hold on. I'm going to do it again. Hold on. I got more to draw. All right, let's have a look, folks. I'm going to wrap it up now. You've probably figured out that I'm kind of at the end of my rope, and I'm going to put on a little tune here. Hold on.
Say the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, feel the word of the word, live the word, vibrate the word, shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sign the word, love the word, sing it out, sing the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, heal the word, of the word, live the word, vibrate the word, shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sigh the word, love the word, sing out the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, heal the word of the word, live the word, vibrate the word, shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, word, sigh the word, love the word, sing it out say the word, chant the word, sing the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, feel the word, love the word, live the word, vibrate the word, shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sigh the word, love the word, sing it
Good night, everybody. Good night, everyone. I'm just going to let it play for a while in case some of you want to check out and check in with each other. I'm basically done. I'm toasted. I'm fried. Love you guys. Love you guys.
Sing the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, feel the word of the word, live the word, vibrate the word. Shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sign the word, love the word, sing it out, sing the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word. Praise the word, heal the word, of the word, live the word, vibrate the word, shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sigh the word, love the word, sing it out, sing the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, heal the word, love the word, live the word, vibrate the word. Shake the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sigh the word, love the word, sing it sing the word, chant the word, sing the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, in the word, love the word, live the word, vibrate the word. Show the word, hug the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sigh the word, love the word, sing it Say the word, share the word, speak the word, dance the word. Say the word, praise the word, feel the word, love the word, live your word, vibrate your word, shake the word, love the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, sigh the word, love the word, sing it
Good night, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Have a good week. See you next weekend. Bye bye.